What if I told you that all of the videos you're watching right now were generated completely for free? I'm talking no subscription, no credits, and unlimited generations. So in this video, I'm going to show you 7 of the best free AI video generation tools with shocking results almost as good as Kling 3.0 and other paid tools. Whether you want to do text to video or image to video, cinematic films, animations, UGC content, these free tools are the best for you. So let's dive in. Alright, let's start with the first one, which is called Huyan, which is for me the best AI video generator with unlimited generations and no credit system. And the quality, I mean, just look at this. Here you have a cinematic shot of a slow dolly in on the character's face. The details on the skin texture are insane. The lighting is photorealistic. And to be honest, guys, I think it's even better than VO3, which is one of the most expensive tools. Now let me show you the image to video feature. So as you can see here, I uploaded my first frame, which is just a character running. Then here I added my prompt, selected the resolution and the current model. By the way, you can even put the resolution up to 1080p, which is completely unheard of for free tools. And look at this, I mean, the movement is fluid, the character stays consistent, the quality holds up. And here's what surprised me the most. It actually understands camera movements. I prompted an orbit shot, a dolly in, a crane up, and it followed all of them. And this is rare even with paid tools. The only limitation that I found is if you ask for complex character movements, like a person running or jumping or doing anything physical, it's kind of like struggling. But for cinematic shots, that's the best free tool that I ever tested. So to access it, guys, it's pretty simple. You go to huyan.tencent.com, then you click on multimodal experience and you select this model here, so Huyan video. By the way, if you want to create free images, you can also do it here. By the way, I've added the links of each and every tool that I'm using in the description below and in the pinned comment. So during this video, I'm going to rate each and every tool and we'll look at 5 different things. First one, output quality rated out of 5. Second, the max resolution. Third, max duration. Fourth, the number of free generation you can do in a day. And last thing, is it easy to use? So stick around until the end of the video because we'll do a final rating at the end. And I will tell you which tool you need to use in your specific case. So the next tool is Grok, made by XAI, so the company of Elon Musk. Now I want to be upfront about something, which is the limitation. You will be limited to 480p. That's going to be the max resolution for the free plan. You can go higher if you pay the tool, but if you stick with the free version, that's the maximum. But here's the thing, the quality of the generations are actually really good. The motion is natural, the AI understands what you're asking for, and the results are consistent. You also get sound, which is a plus. For example, let's take a look at this. It's 480p, yes, but the movement is smooth, the scene reads as cinematic, and the character looks believable. And to be honest, guys, if you're gonna post this at the end on social media like Instagram or TikTok, the video is gonna be compressed, and 480p is more than enough. Also, it's completely unlimited, and you'll get up to 6 seconds per clip. So to access it, it's pretty simple. You go to grok.com like here, then you click on Imagine, and here you can type your prompt. You can even add the first frame. So as you can see, I've done several generations here. And you basically just need to log in with your X account or Google account. By the way, if you want to go further with AI video, I run a school community where I share advanced workflows, exclusive prompts, and weekly calls with myself where I can give you direct feedback on your work. We also have members who are already earning money with AI. They are freelancers, content creators, agencies, business owners. So whether you're starting out or you're already creating professionally, my school community is definitely the place to be. So if you want to join in, the link will be in the description below and in the pinned comment. Now let's continue the ranking. So number 3 is Meta AI. So it's free, it's unlimited, and it's actually really useful. The quality is pretty decent. It's up to 720p. For certain style of video, it looks pretty good. So if you're going for something stylized, a bit aesthetic or fantastic, Meta AI can produce really interesting results. And to access the tool is pretty simple. You go to meta.ai and you can connect with your Meta account or Facebook account. And then you just have a chat interface like ChatGPT or Gemini. But here's where it falls apart for me. So I tried to use the first frame option so I can add my first image and animate it. But unfortunately, it didn't work. And that's a huge issue because if you're working on a big project and you want to have character consistency, you cannot only rely on text prompt, you need also the image reference. By the way, if you have issues with character consistency, I did a whole video explaining everything and I also gave away a free guide. So if you want to watch it, I will put the link above and in the description below. Second of all, as you can see, the interface is pretty rigid. Okay, if I switch to images, you can change the aspect ratio, but then when you switch to video, you don't have any settings. The only feature that I find interesting is that if you click on your video, for example, you can restyle it here, so you can have different styles. As you can see here, the style of the video has been changed pretty well. So that's actually a fun tool if you want to do a quick content creation, but not the best if you want to do realistic cinematic movements. Now number 4 is Qwen. So Qwen actually surprised me because the interface is so simple. So you go to chat.qwen.ai, then as you can see, you just have to log in with your Google account, and then it's just a chat interface like ChatGPT again, where you can just prompt whatever you want here, and you can even add an image reference or a start frame if you want to keep character consistency. You have a couple of settings like the aspect ratio, for example. So as you can see, I've done a couple of generations here, and the quality is pretty decent for a free tool. I mean, it's 720p. The AI understands your prompt pretty easily. I generated some simple cinematic scene and the results were usable. As you can see, the main issue that I have is that there was a daily limit usage. I only generated 5 videos and I already had this limit, which is pretty short. So my tip is either to use it strategically. So for example, you can create several Google accounts, or you can try to think about prompts in advance so that each generations count. So for beginners who are just starting in with AI videos and AI image generations, I think it's a pretty solid tool, and it would be a better tool if the limit wasn't that low. Now number 5 is Veer, and the first thing worth knowing is that you have no sign up required. So basically you go to veer.com and then you can just click on image to video here and generate video from image, and that's it. And for this one it's pretty simple, you just have to log in with your Google account again, and I can directly upload my image and prompt whatever I want just here. So again, it's up to 720p and maximum 5 seconds. Now the honest limitation with this type of tool is the struggle with complex prompts. So if you're asking for specific camera movements like a dolly in or an orbit or a crane shot, it won't always follow them, and the motion can feel a bit generic, to be honest. But for a simple scene like an environment or a character standing in a location, you can get decent results. Just make sure that you keep the prompt as simple as possible. Now number 6 is Big Video Creator, and this one has one thing that the other tools don't have. It's the 8-second video duration, which is the longest one that I had on all the free tools. And to access it, it's pretty simple. You go to bing.com, and here as you can see you have image creator and video creator. So for example, let's click on video creator, and same thing, you have a chat box where you can enter your prompt, select the aspect ratio, and as you can see here, you have 10 fast free creations, and then you will have to go to the standard plan, which is going to take way longer for your videos to be generated. And to connect here is pretty simple, you just have to create a Microsoft account. So the honest reality is that this tool isn't as good as the other ones. The motion can feel a bit stiff, and complex scene not always translate well, but again, for a simple prompt or a landscape or an atmospheric scene, without that much movement, it does the work. So my tip is to use it for like longer scenes where you kind of like establish the environment. And number 7 is Unsampler, and I want to start with the positives because there are actually some. So this tool has 0 sign up, 0 account needed. As you can see, you just go to upsampler.com and free video generator, no sign up. They even put the no sign up in the link. And then as you can see, you select the model, so it's 1. You enter your prompt, aspect ratio, and you click on generate video. So it's pretty straightforward. Now the honest part is that you only have 5 generations per day, and also the output quality is one of the lowest that I've ever seen because the tool runs on an old model, so the motion is pretty basic and the visuals lack the polish of the top tools. But where it can work is if you want to do simple prompts, abstract or maybe experimental clips where you can just see something move, for example. Alright, so here's the complete breakdown if you want to screenshot it. Now let me tell you which tool you need to use depending on your specific situation. So if you want the best quality free tool with no limitation, use Yuan. It's the only free tool that can compete with paid options, to be honest. But if Yuan is down, for example, and you need something quick, you can use Grub. It's up to 480p, but the generations are pretty solid and it's completely unlimited. And if you're creating stylized content, which are not really realistic, Meta AI actually works pretty well. Even the restyle feature is a pretty nice bonus. Just don't expect serious AI filmmaking with it. So again, guys, if you want to join my school community and go further with AI, you can go click the link in the description below or in the pinned comment. And if you want to learn 40 cinematic camera movements to create AI filmmaking videos, I will put the link of this video that I've done right here. So if this video helped you, I would just ask you in return to drop a like and leave a comment below. It really helps the channel a lot so I can make better videos every time. And as you know, I'm posting videos like this one every week, so don't forget to subscribe. And in the meantime, I see you in the next one. Peace out.